Flatworms. Flatworms are a type of primary invertebrate, protostomia, animals. The type comprises about 20,000 species, according to other information, about 13,000, with only about 1/4 of this number being free-living, and the rest leading parasitic lifestyles. Free-living flatworms are considered to be the most primitive representatives of bilateral symmetric animals. However, there are other opinions. Representatives of the class of ciliated worms live in salt and fresh waters. Some species have adapted to live in moist terrestrial habitats. Representatives of the monophyletic group Neodermata lead an exclusively parasitic life. Their hosts can serve both vertebrates and invertebrates. Aeromorphosis of flatworms, 3-layer, mesoderm is developed, bilateral symmetry of body, development of muscular system, appearance of organ systems. Circulatory and respiratory systems as well as body cavity and anus are absent. The space between the internal organs is filled with parenchyma, mesenchyme, a special type of connective tissue. The trunk nervous system, orthogonous, is represented by longitudinal nerve trunks connected by transverse junctions, commissures, and converging to the brain located at the front of the body. The musculature of the body is exceptionally smooth, consisting of longitudinal and annular muscles and sometimes diagonal, oblique, and dorso-abdominal muscles. Flatworms are hermaphrodites. Fertilization is internal. In all, except polyclad and parasitic Neodermata, development is direct. The phylogenetic affiliation of flatworms is a subject of debate. According to the latest phylogenetic studies, as of 2019, their closest relatives are either gastropods, Rufozoa hypothesis, or nemertines, parenchyma hypothesis. Either way, it is considered established that they belong to the Spiralia clade along with mollusks, ringworms, and tentacles. This is consistent with the embryological data, according to which many basal flatworms are characterized by spiral fragmentation. Traditionally, the type of flatworms is divided into several classes: free-living Turbolaria and parasitic digenetic suckers, liver fluke, feline fluke, schistosomes, and tapeworms, broad tapeworm, bullfrog, swine chain, Echinococcus. However, this classification was recognized as obsolete in the 1980s. 9. According to more modern views, all parasitic flatworms belong to a single group Neodermata. Turbolaria, in their turn, form a paraphyletic taxon relative to Neodermata. A number of other invertebrate taxa possessing a worm-like shape and lacking a body cavity were previously considered within the flatworm type: the nemertodermatids, the gutless Turbolaria and Xenodurbellidae, now grouped within the Xenicoelomorpha type, and the Gnathostomulidae, now an independent type within the Gnathifera clade. Flatworms are bilaterally symmetrical 3-layer animals. Their body is flattened dorso-abdominally and most representatives are leaf-shaped or ribbon-shaped. Some species of this type inhabit marine and freshwater bodies, and most species are parasites of animals, particularly humans. Covers are represented by the musculocutaneous sac. Free-living ciliated worms have ciliated epithelium and 3 layers of muscles, annular and longitudinal, in the musculocutaneous sac. Parasitic worms have a tegument and 2 layers of muscles. In addition to the ring and longitudinal muscles, flatworms have dorso-abdominal muscles. There is no body cavity. The space inside the musculocutaneous sac, between internal organs, is filled with a loose mass of connective tissue cells, parenchyma. Tissue fluid circulates in the spaces between the cells. The nervous system consists of a paired head ganglion and several nerve trunks branching from it. These trunks are connected to each other by transverse nerve tracts, commissures. Sensory organs are most well developed in free-living ciliated worms that have balance organs, statocysts. The eyes, unlike the eyes of jellyfish, are of the inverted type. All flatworms have receptors for perception of mechanical and chemical stimuli. The digestive system is present in Turbolaria and suckers. It consists of 2 divisions: anterior, ectodermal, and middle, entodermal. The intestine is blindly closed. There is no hindgut or anal opening. The digestive system of cestodes is absent.